In this episode, Kimberly Kayler, president of AOE, discusses the concept of Quitter's Day, the unofficial holiday when many abandon their New Year's resolutions. Kimberly explores the importance of resilience in leadership and the need to continue pursuing goals despite setbacks. Join me as we begin the podcast.
Welcome to the podcast. This is Kimberly Kayler. I am the president of AOE, Advancing Organizational Excellence, and I'm happy to welcome you to the Advancing Excellence podcast. So what I want to talk about today is actually Quitter's Day, which is something we experienced last week, and that is an unofficial holiday. It is the term when those resolutions flame out. So likely you had good intentions on January 1. Most of us do with regards to maybe eating healthier or saving money. Maybe it has to do with a sober January, whatever those resolutions are. And it's become so commonplace for us to abandon those goals, those resolutions, those intentions, that we now have an unofficial holiday, the second Friday in January, often referred to as Quitter's Day, when many people abandon their set resolutions. So this year, Quitter's Day fell on Friday, January 10th. So what does that have to do with leadership, and what does that have to do with business? Well, I believe that as a leader, one of the things you do with intentions, with goals, is you don't quit like we do with our New Year's resolutions and abandon them for the year. We all know that with goals, with intentions, we have hiccups. The things that we plan to do, whether that's better communication with your team, or maybe a new style of leadership, or some activities that you were doing with your clients, they don't go perfectly. But we don't have the luxury of just quitting and abandoning them for the year. If you have not set any intentions for yourself as a leader this year, I invite you to do so. Quitter's Day is a really great opportunity for us to pause, laugh and chuckle a little bit about it, and then say, okay, now that I've embarked on the first couple weeks of the year, dealt with that chaos, hopefully finding my groove and what that looks like moving ahead, what are some intentions that I have that I can bring forward with me throughout the rest of the month of January, throughout the rest of the year? I know one of the things that I want to do is spend more one-on-one time with each of my team members so that I can better learn not only their challenges, their frustrations, and their wins and their highlights, but also where they want to grow as team members, really understand what it is that excites them so that we can then translate that into practical work experience, practical learnings, as well as any training, mentoring, et cetera, that they need. So yeah, we do have training plans, et cetera, but I want to go beyond the training plans that are written down and really understand what makes them tick and have those one-on-one conversations. So that is one of the intentions that I have. Interested to hear what your intentions are and maybe how you got past Quitter's Day and what that looks like for you as you continue to advance and create excellence in your organization. Happy 2025.
Thank you so much for joining us. We hope this session provides value, and we hope you will join us for our next podcast.